Jack. 15-second countdown. Bang. Bang. We like this countdown?
Not necessarily.
Not bad, right?
Not bad.
I gotta remember to stop the music. Shit.
I like the one that was like a minute and a half long.
What's that tweet we always see? Big Cat says it a lot. Bullying works.
Bullying works.
Look at that beautiful hat.
Oh, shut up. You're just such a fucking, you're a bozo. Honestly, you're a fucking bozo. You're a
How many
bozo.
times you won?
That's
How many
the
times you
best
won
hat collection of any streamer on Twitch. Best hat collection. You're just always shitting on me. I wear fucking 15 different hats in 40 days, and you're mad when I double up sometimes.
You just said you have the best hat collection. That's my whole point, man.
No, I show off my hat collection. Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
Oh, you're not. You don't get it. Your hat collection is great. You only show the people a fraction of it. I know you have a great hat collection, dude.
It's not true.
Look at that hat. Look at that hat. Probably one of my favorite hats. How many times you won it on stream?
I just got this hat.
Oh, you fucking bitch. That's your only out. That's your only fucking out. And that's the one, huh? You just got this hat?
Yeah.
Where's the receipt? Where's the sticker? Let me see. That shit's got a date on it. I can't tell. What are you doing? Are you reading something?
I'm showing you the hat.
Oh, it's a great hat. Does it have a year on it? It says 06, 07.
Yeah.
Bro, that hat fucks.
Very cool. Last time Gators football was relevant.
Jeff Rosa, it was relevant. Hey, glad this came up. Glad this came up right off the bat. Jesus fucking Christ. Where is thank you very much, Jesus. What's up? Gators won a championship. That's right. I was there for one. Where is Ramble in here? Javon first, Steak second.
Javon got me beat.
Bro, no, that's my whole fucking point, dude. They think he's got you beat. That's it. That's it. Aloha just said it. He just said it. You have one of the best hat collections, if not the best hat collection. You wear the same 5 fucking hats. You finally pulled a camo Gator hat one time. I'm giving you a compliment. We just want more of it. 837 Dean fired up about hats. Bro, I just love when Steak rocks the fucking sick hats that he has many of instead of the same 5. God damn it, I'm getting fucking blown up right now. Nah, Javon, don't.
I'm gonna be honest. I love Javon. I don't think Javon has me beat, respectfully.
He doesn't, dude. He doesn't. I know you have an elite hat collection.
Got me beat in wall jerseys.
Yeah. That's okay. Listen, you're gonna get deep in your bag, and the people are gonna understand you are the hat guy that I know you are. That the people only think you have 5 hats. I want them to know you have more.
I don't think I have 5 hats.
Has a rat meat Ranger hat? No, I actually got mad at Javon because he fucking had a Tom Brady jersey. And as a Bucks fan, that's like
crazy. It's crazy.
Big no-no. Big no-no.
You
can't
see
do that.
Crazy jerseys when you go to games. You realize that people will just wear who fucking ever on their back. Not talking about Tom Brady. Like, you want to wear Tom Brady, fine as a go. But people will wear fucking whoever on the back of their fucking jersey, dude. It's crazy.
I had a bad run. You know what? Now that I think about it, I know I'm on a generational mush run. But have you ever bought a jersey of a player and then they immediately get traded?
Yeah. Well, I bought a couple jerseys back in the day of guys who were on the Vikings that. Well, you already know some hilarious Vikings jerseys I have. I used to have a Tavares Jackson jersey.
I don't know why I'm laughing so much because I'm going to tell you a couple jerseys I bought. But, dude, what possessed you to buy a Tavares?
I don't know. You used to make fun of me back in the day for having it, and I'm surprised you don't remember this.
No, I don't. You sent. Remember, I went to a Vikings bar for you in New York, and you sent me a jersey. Which one did you send?
Harrison Smith.
Oh, that one rocked.
Wonderful Vikings jersey.
Did you ever have?
I've had some bad ones, dude, because like they didn't last long. Anthony Barr.
Oh, I loved Anthony Barr.
Yeah, he was really good. He just didn't last long. Eric Kendricks had him too.
Yep. What college did Anthony Barr go to?
UCLA.
Good job. That was back a little bit closer to when I was in my Notre Dame recruiting message board days, and I thought that Notre Dame had a chance for him. Steak, you gave out 5 sub banks. Let's go.
Didn't you have a fucking Brandon Bass Magic jersey?
That was going to be my story. You stole my thunder. I bought a Brandon Bass Magic jersey because I was like, man, I like the way this guy plays. He's in the post. He kind of bangs. He's got a soft touch. Traded to the Celtics.
Brandon Bass mid-range game was absolutely fucking undefeated.
Yep. I have some good Bucks ones. I have Ernest Graham. I loved Ernest Graham. I had Riddell Anthony. I had Jaquez Green. I think Jaquez Green steak. I used to go to probably 1 or 2 Bucks games like way back in the day with my dad. And he wasn't even a Bucks fan, but it's like easy to get to. He liked the Dolphins, not like super into football, but whatever. Went to see some pretty good games, but Jaquez Green was the first jersey I bought. Actually, that's a lie. I think Mike Alstott probably was the first jersey I bought. But yeah, the Brandon Bass jersey was hilarious because that was my first feeling. And a lot of people out there have experienced this, like getting a player you think might be on the up and up, and then boom, he's gone.
Yeah. Has Steak ever shared why he's a Vikings fan? It's the worst story ever when you consider the fact that I'm from Florida, but I have like a half brother I met when I was 8 years old. And at that point, I never watched sports. My parents are not sports people. I have 8 sisters. None of them are really sports people. So my brother showed me football at 8. And he was actually a linebacker at UMass. Funny story. He played college football. And he showed me a game, and it was the Vikings, and I forget who else. And it was Randy Moss, Chris Carter, and Dante Culpepper. Then he told me Dante Culpepper went to UCF. Obviously, I live in Orlando. And I was like, that guy fucking went to UCF, and this fucking team's awesome. This is my favorite team. And I like the Vikings for 28 years since then. And it's been absolute pure hell and sadness.
Yeah, I'm glad. I love talking about that stuff, by the way, the origin of fanship or fandom and whatnot. Some good questions in the chat. I'm going to address them. Erna says, I've been listening for years, and I feel like I've never heard it. Favorite nose guard of all time, D-Gen. How about this? I've got one. I'll tell you that Chris Jenkins used to play on the Panthers, was probably, in my opinion, one of the most dominant nose guards of all time. I got another one, though, but let's play a little trivia. Instead of me telling you this guy's name, I'm going to show you the picture. And this was my favorite. You can't say Warren Sapp wasn't a nose guard. He was defensive tackle, in my opinion. Steak. Yes. Do you know this guy's name? Chat, don't help him out.
You're just showing me a picture?
Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
I don't see anything.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I have to delete some. I just deleted the picture of J. McCarthy. I'm running out of storage on here.
You just deleted a picture of JJ McCarthy?
I did. I kept this one.
That was your first mistake. Let's get rid of fucking Sidney Sweeney, for the love of God.
All right, ready? Real talk.
Yeah.
Favorite nose tackle.
Okay. That guy. Oh my fucking God. I'm an idiot for not knowing who that guy is. God, he's huge. I had to go in. Show me again.
Let me show you again. Here he is.
I just tried to pull up the screen. I can't see shit. God, the chat knows. But it's not Vince Wilfork.
No. He's not the best.
I'm absolutely upset that I don't know who that is. Like, I'm really upset. You want to give me one clue?
Yeah. His first name is a really popular old movie with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Holy shit.
I don't know if you're going to know that. That's like a random snowman question. Something grape.
Holy
something
shit.
Grape.
Oh, Gilbert?
Yeah. Do you know it?
Nope. Don't know who that is.
There we go.
That's a deep pool, dude. That's a deep pool.
Yeah. I was talking about this. What did I go on recently? Oh, I went on a Steelers show this weekend. It was a good time, by the way. I got to get that guy's information and give him a shout out. But my family tried to make me a Packers fan. I had family in Wisconsin, and I was watching them, and I fell in love with the Bucks when they were playing the Battle of the Base. People forget the Bucks and the Packers were in the same division, but I liked a lot of their players. I mean, obviously, who doesn't love Reggie White? Leroy Butler was an awesome. I think he was a safety or defensive back, and I love Mark Chmura. I think he ended up getting a little bit of trouble. That their tight end was awesome, but I loved Gilbert Brown. I thought he was the fucking man. And but Chris Jenkins, he was on the Panthers. I think ended up going to the Jets. That guy was like game changer. Wilfork was the man. Hainsworth was obviously incredible, but yeah,
I hope this is a real story, because this is an incredible story. If this is real.
No way. Oh, actually, I mean, what are you going to do about that? That's kind of cool.
It's not your fault. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not your fault.
You didn't beat the shit out of that woman in an elevator.
Right. I have trade level 3. What's going on here? Oh, State gave out 5. Aloha, 14 months, dude. You were rocking a fucking D-Gen merch like 2 years ago, but that's okay. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Goots, D-Gen Law, 25 stream streak. Lieutenant Goose. I don't know why I got some gas right now. I had 3 eggs, some turkey, some cheese, and a piece of toast. I'm feeling good. Dom Smooth, Lieutenant Goose, 33 months, almost 3-year anniversary. Yeah. I'm getting blown up corp-wise, but I have decided that since we're starting early, I have to get everything done. Hold on one second. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Or you can talk about something. What's the chat saying?
The chat redeemed Hangman.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. It's okay. It's okay. It's a good day for Hangman. You get through your corp stuff, and then we'll get to Hangman.
Yeah. I've been up since like 6 a.m. trying to put out some fires, but what are we gonna do? Is Ramble in here yet? Is DC in here yet? I just want to make one nice little comment so we can move on, but it is early, so I haven't seen them, so I'll do it in a few minutes. But congratulations everybody who got off to a hot start in college basketball. I saw that. Steak, did you make some wagers? I know you told me obviously you liked Arizona.
That was the right read. I didn't bet Arizona, but that was 100% the right read. I didn't bet it.
Oh no.
I kind of pulled a D-Gen. Yesterday. I wanted to watch. I watched a lot of basketball, a lot of really impressive freshmen yesterday. For sure.
Doesn't it?
Most impressive one.
Doesn't it suck to like a bet and not take it and then feel like a bitch? Like, I hate that that's a me thing, but it is a me thing. Like,
it's actually, to be honest with you, man, the worst feeling ever.
It's awful. It's awful. And I've continued to do it for so long, and I keep telling myself I'm going to stop. And it really fucks with you. It fucks with you. It's an absolute mind fuck. Caleb Wilson saved my life. Carmelo Anthony Kid is a hooper. Wow. Was that the Pacers game last night for the Miles Turner hate watch? I absolutely love that. Hangman Gooch, we're going to get going. We do have a lot of stuff to talk about. So let's first Steak. Let's just touch on the Cardinals. Hey. Can we pat our backs a little bit? A nice fucking 4-0 sweep in the newsletter plays. The under in the Texans game. We've got the Falcons, Niners, and then Greg came through with the Cardinals. We love that. I think kind of what we were leaning into is buying into Kyler Murray as a road underdog. He didn't end up playing, but that's okay. It worked out for the best. You damn right. Fuck the Pacers. That's very funny. The people want Hangman. We'll give him Hangman.
I sent you the clue. I think we should use.
Do you think I should just do it right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think you're gonna like it.
I'm not gonna fight. I don't have the stamina to fight, honestly.
Perfect. I'm glad, because people use their hard-earned channel points to redeem Hangman. But I just want to know first that you like my guy. Then I'll give everyone the clue.
All right, hold on. I got to be careful that I don't fuck up the monitor again. All right, I think we can see him. Let me check my phone. Oh, God. Oh, that's good.
Okay, so the clue is tackling machine, NFL tackling machine.
Oh, that's good, Steak. All right, can you see this? Yeah.
Can we retire Hangman, please? Stex, are you D-Gen's burner? Who the fuck wants to retire Hangman? The last D-Gen auto tail wasn't pretty. It's not Troy Polamalu.
Yep. Okay. This is it. Tackling machine.
Start saying names, you pricks.
First, Luke Kuechly.
T.
What is it?
T.
Nope.
U.
Nope.
R.
Yep.
A.
Yep.
F.
Yep.
S.
Yep.
E.
Yep.
I.
Nobody got it yet?
N. No one's got it yet.
All right, that should do it.
It's a good one. C. L. Nobody got it? Damn, I'd be surprised if nobody. Did I do the hardest Hangman ever?
It's good. It's good.
Everybody's
wow.
Shit. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Well, keep guessing letters then.
People are scared. Wow. Pari Nickerson. That's got to be a typo.
Okay.
Come on. DGen Law, what are we doing here?
Maybe it was a Typerson. They got Nickerson, Hardy Nickerson. There it is. Joe finally got it. Hardy
there
Nickerson.
we go.
Top 10 all time in the NFL in tackles.
Yeah, I did not know that, but that sounds about right. I also think that it's a good guy to bring up in the day and age that we have people not wrapping up or doing any sort of form tackling.
Chewy. Listen to me. Let me just ask you a question. You got to be honest. Don't be full of shit. Who has a better hat collection? Me, you, MJ, or Javon?
Oh, I don't know that I've ever seen MJ wear the same hat twice.
Oh, it's because you don't pay attention.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm a guy who doesn't pay attention.
Notice how I didn't say DGen who has a better one. I said Chewy. I am asking Chewy.
Okay. Let's see what Chewy has to say.
Yeah, let's see what Chewy has to say.
What were the options again? You,
Javon, Chewy, MJ.
Yeah, Javon does have some clean hats, though. I'm not like shitting on it. Oh, wow. Yeah. Chewy is being nice.
I knew you were going to say that too, dude. Thanks,
I'm just telling you. He is. You have the better hat collection. You just don't showcase it. Anyways, there you go. No more Hangman today, guys. All right, we do have to get this train rolling, and then we'll have to shut it down. A hard stop. I've got an 11:30 call, and it's not going to be a pretty afternoon for your boy. Anyways, Steak, Cowboys, Cardinals. You can go ahead. You don't necessarily have to take a victory lap, but you've been going in waves with the Dak Prescott take. You can look good today.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got Dak for MVP down here because I wanted to troll a little bit, but I don't want to troll too much. I'm not interested.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Cowboys are bad. We all know that. Nobody's arguing with that. We could have a million fucking conversations about how Dak's been outdueled by Jacoby Brissett and Russell Wilson and all that shit, but we don't have to do that. We don't need to.
You're taking a very humble approach to this, and I appreciate that, while also still being able to get your point across. So that's good. Just a few things I wanted to point out. I watched a good bit of this game, and I got an 85 sleep score last night. I really fucking needed it, but I got probably about the first half, and then 5 or 6 minutes into the first quarter. I did not watch any basketball last night. I was really interested in this game, not because it was my only wager, but I wanted to see how the Cardinals came out, because I'm not ready to quit the Arizona Cardinals, and they come out of their bye week, and Jonathan Gannon, I don't know that he's a good coach, but I do think he's a pretty good defensive minded guy. And I think the Cardinals have a really good defense. The Cowboys have a pretty lethal offense at times, and they're better at home. So I was really curious. We were going for the sweep, wanted the win, had the wager. Shout out ProfitX, by the way, +3 at +107. I think I got. So that was great. I'm loving these odds because I need every fucking dollar I can get, especially with how bad I've been as a gambler. But I got to tell you, I was very impressed with the Cardinals defense coming out of that bye week. This could be a team that I'm really keeping my eye on. But the one thing, man, I'm not saying Jacoby Brissett is a fucking all-world type of quarterback, but we talk about this for backups. Like, this is a guy I feel more confident in leading my team out there. 21 of 31, 261, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He did get sacked 5 times. I thought the Cowboys pass rush looked really good. I don't know if that's something to do with the Arizona Cardinals offensive line, but Emari Demercado looked good.
Yeah,
he was shifty. He ran well. Maybe they don't need to give up on this guy. And Marvin Harrison, that's really what I want to talk about real quick. Marvin Harrison having his career high in catches tied in the first half of this game is truly unbelievable. Unbelievable. 7 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown. McBride gets a touchdown. He has 55 yards. Michael Wilson had a pretty decent game, but 7 catches, 10 targets. And we've seen this slow progression with Colston Loveland and the Bears. You drafted him, 9th overall, 10th overall? Like, you got to use these guys. Stop overcomplicating it. It's a fucking ball. You're throwing it in the air. You want this guy to catch it. 10 targets, 6 catches in the first half, tying a career high, 25 games into his career is unbelievable. So I don't know if it's a Cardinals thing, a coaching thing, an offensive coordinator thing, or a Kyler Murray thing. So Steak, what I am curious to you, what's the reason for Marvin Harrison Jr. not breaking it? Or is it a him thing? Because he does drop balls. He does drop balls.
He looked really good yesterday. he fucking broke fucking Deron Bland's ankles on that fucking touchdown. I think it's a Kyler Murray thing. I don't think you can argue that anymore. Jacoby Brissett looked poised as fuck.
Yeah.
He made no mistakes, 261, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. I mean, Kyler Murray has to be the issue here. I guess my question is like, what do you see in practice from these guys? I know it's Jacoby Brissett, and I know he has a really low ceiling, and I know that nobody would go into a season with Jacoby Brissett being their quarterback and be excited. But god damn, at some point you have to see, like, there's no way you're telling me Kyler Murray looks really good in practice. Kyler Murray looked bad for so long. And honestly, dude, I know it's because I bet their win total over that I'm saying this. Such a gut punch that the Cardinals are 3-5 right now. It is such a gut punch. It's very crazy. The loss to the Titans was unspeakable. I think every other loss they have was by one score. They've been in every single game, and them being 3-5 is fucking crazy to me.
Just letting the people know that we're on an early start. We can move on. Stacks, I'm kind of with you, but also kind of not, because we need to pump the brakes. Kyle has a good point. Marvin Harrison had the worst number 1 corner in the league on him last night. Let's not overreact. If you had a good game, let's play the Cowboys. That Deron Bland losing his footing like that almost looked like it was a Drewski skit, like a Key and Peele skit. That was so bad. And it was don't get me wrong, it was a great route running, a route ran by Marvin, but like he just delayed slant. I don't know. I've just seen corners react a little bit better to that. It wasn't like it was some all-world route that we haven't seen before, but that was really, really bad. The Cowboys defense is bad. Steak, if you gun to your head, who do you in GTA, Matt Eberflus or Al Golden being your defensive coordinator?
Al Golden. Horrible. That's a horrible thing you just made me choose between.
Yeah. It's not good. Anyways, okay.
Yeah, Risings, thank you for pointing that out. If your starting quarterback leads the team in tackles with 14, I think it might mean you had a long day on defense.
Pump the brakes. The dialogue isn't that he's all of a sudden top 5. Well, right, but I don't know that we need to owe him an apology.
I don't think we're at apology level yet either, to be honest.
Yeah.
This was his best game of the year for sure, but I don't know that we owe him an apology. He has 3 touchdowns and under 500 yards in 8 games. He's on pace for 1,000 yards maybe and 6 touchdowns. I don't think that's apology worthy.
Yeah. And ultimately I'm with you. I don't think Marvin Harrison sucks. I think Steak said it too. We do think it's a Kyler Murray problem, but I wouldn't go out there and like shit on anybody who is criticizing Marvin Harrison Jr. just yet after one game against Deron Bland and the Cowboys. But it was
2 games
I'm getting blown up. Go ahead, keep talking, please.
2 games before this with Jacoby Brissett, he had 2 for 58 and 2 for 32. So he's not lighting the world on fire. He did have 4 for 98 against the Titans, but he's had as many mid games as he has decent games, and he's had no games where he's been absolutely dominant. Yesterday was definitely his best showing by far, and he didn't even have 100 yards. So I'm in the middle. Mitsubishi Marv is hilarious, you got to be honest. And he had some bad drops to earn that nickname, but he is making a little bit of a comeback. I'll give him that. Mitsubishi Marv is so funny.
It's fucking hilarious. That's clever. Okay. Steak. We can move on from the NFL again.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's Foose. Sorry. That's a good point.
What is it?
He got concussed in the Colts game, yes.
Oh, yeah, I know. Remember that guy fucking came in here. What was it? Drag thy nuts was like, DJ, did someone drop you on the head as a baby? What a terrible play. Because I had Marvin Harrison Jr. over receiving yards and he got concussed and got knocked out the first half. Never forget that.
Your head is a baby.
Yeah, unbelievable. Anyways, Javonte, 15 carries, 83 yards, still ran pretty well. He had a pretty bad fumble. Lamb, CeeDee Lamb is so fucking good. I love George Pickens. Obviously, everybody knows that. Dak, 250 yards, not his best game, 36 QBR. Was not a good game for Dak Prescott. Okay. Me on my own head, very funny. He was Jeremiah Smith before Jeremiah Smith. Sure. Yeah, but we got to see it in the NFL. JSN was
Jeremiah Smith a million times over in the NFL before I take Mark.
Well, we'll see, because if Jeremiah Smith came into the same situation, who knows if he wouldn't be doing the same, having the same performance. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. I don't know shit. I said the Seahawks are going to be bad. I don't know dick, but I'm going to take Smith over fucking. All
right. Steak, I would like to recap some college football so we can get up to speed. And then tomorrow, what we're going to do tomorrow is talk college football, the actual board this week, week 11. Thursday, let's see if Greg's going to be on. Haven't spoken to him yet. By the way, nobody said anything about the game. I guess we're good. We'll talk NFL. I am flying out back to New York on Thursday, so we'll probably, I got to double check my flight. I think it's at 2:00. We'll double check, see what time we got to shut it down, but I think we'll be fine for NFL talk on Thursday. But today, I'd like to recap, at least touch on anything that needs to be touched on, and then I want to dedicate a solid portion of the stream to getting familiar with college basketball. There was a huge slate last night. We got some games tonight. Let's try to get familiar with it, and then some NBA. Good job. I saw your Kings covered.
I did do good. I lost in the NBA yesterday. You don't
okay. Well, I'm sorry. I only remember the Kings, and I saw they covered the 11.5. But anyways, how does that sound, everybody? Good? Great? Grand? Are we ready to go? I still don't see DC or anyone in here, but just I just have to tell him to set the record straight. We can't be doing clips out of context because I don't want to have to deal with fucking little shits. All right. Where are we? W streamer stuff. Ron, how we doing? We don't know shit about fuck. No, we don't. As a prospect, Jeremiah says probably the best I've ever seen. Sure. Yep. Okay, let me try to share my screen. Here we go. Actually, you guys don't really need that. You don't really need a screen share when we recap. All right, I'm just going to go through these with you, Steak. Sure. Indiana was on the road against Maryland. They were 21 and a half point favorites. I really thought about playing Maryland. I don't know if you did or didn't, but Indiana puts up 55. They're 9-0. They're second overall in the country. Are they the second best team in the country?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you give some pushback about Indiana being the best team in the country, you might have an uncontrollable amount of SEC bias. I literally have the Gators on my hat, and I'm from the South. So if anybody should have SEC bias, it's me. Indiana is absolutely rolling dudes, and they look amazing offensively and defensively. And I think they are, by a large gap, the second best team in the country at this moment.
Okay. I'm totally with you. And great job to go out there and skull fuck Maryland. I think Maryland fired their coach, unless I got sent-held. Did you see that?
No, to be honest, I didn't see that.
What do you make the spread on neutral? Indiana versus A&M.
Yeah, it's a good question. That's a really fucking good question.
Indiana minus 3.5.
Yeah, I'll go under the field goal thing and say because it's Texas A&M and they get there's the SEC bias, I'll say 2.5.
Okay. What do you think IU Bama line would be on a neutral?
Well,
we're okay. So you're giving Bama a 3-point
weight of the name of being the University of Alabama, and yes, it factors in for sure. If they
got it. So Bama A&M on a neutral, Bama minus 3.
There's Alan Dim's signature again. Signed, Alan Dims.
You know why he's pissed off? Because Alan Dims has a power rating. Like that's what professional bettors do, which is fine. I'm not shitting on it, but what we just said is probably so against what he has in his spreadsheets. You know, to be smashing Bama's money line. Yep, Indiana offense versus OSU defense in the Big Ten title game will be peak. Yeah, it will. It really will. Speaking of Ohio State covers a 20.5 point spread. I got duped with Penn State, and I want to make I want to address something. I want to make a comment. And, I say this very often, but I am serious. When you grow up, please do not be like me. I'm so off and I'm so stupid. And, Steak, it wasn't until I think it was one of the Pickett guys on the night that I made Michigan my large bet, 3 units. I put them in the newsletter, and you were never into it. And kudos to you. You were never into it, but you let me do it. And I appreciate that. And I bet on Sharon Moore. I bet on Mario Cristobal. And I bet on, well, I didn't bet on James Franklin. I bet on, Jim Knowles, the interim head coach, whatever. Not that I'm a Jim Knowles guy, but I don't necessarily regret the Penn State play, but we'll talk about this a little bit more. Have to stop overlooking the head coaches that I'm putting my money on.
Yeah, I'm glad you're at least saying it. Can I rant a little bit about Mario Cristobal?
Oh, sure. Let's just get there for a second. Let's just get there, King. And then yes, you can. Miami loses 20-16 in overtime. They were 11 or 12 point favorites on the road, coming off of a loss. Carson Beck, 26-38, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions, 79 QBR.
Carson Beck is an asshole, and he lost the game.
Well, I do just want to point out Miami also had 433 total yards of offense, but they had 12 penalties and 2 turnovers and only 20 points and lose this game. Go ahead, Steak.
The game was tied with 30 seconds left in a timeout, and Miami was at the 30, and they kneeled it to go to overtime. And then in overtime, Carson Beck threw an interception on 3rd and goal in the end zone. And then SMU won the game. So, yeah, Carson Beck is a terrorist, like McKiffin said, but Mario Cristobal is an absolute terrorist. He's fucking dog shit. I knew it'd come down to that, but that is crazy. You're at the 30. You have 30 seconds at a timeout. You don't think you should take a chance to get some fucking yards and try to win the game? It's just absolutely fucking insane. That has fallen apart. I do not think Miami has a shot to make the playoff. Let's check. I think they're out for sure. Not that anyone would even fucking want them in.
I think I have their under 9.5 or 10.5 win total. I need one more.
They're now plus 490 to make the playoff. They were literally like minus 500 at one point.
No, Cameron's Money is saying, have you guys been seeing the Beck press conferences? He's a scumbag. No.
Yeah, I've seen him sell out his teammates a couple times after the Louisville game for sure, saying on a couple of the interceptions, the guys ran wrong routes and shit. Yeah, I was expecting more leadership from him for sure. He's being a cock.
You know, it's just so funny, man. Guys like Mario Cristobal, you really have to wonder, like, how are they in the position that they're in when all they do is show you that they can have the most talent and they do less with more consistently.
Correct.
He's a terrible football coach.
He's a really bad coach. Yeah, terrible. You did. No, man, we glazed the shit out of Indiana. You should rewind it about 10 minutes.
Yep. Can't trust someone who fumbled a Cavender twin. Very funny. Why take accountability in college anymore when you can just leave? Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Beck and Mario deserve each other.
I was going to say that's a pretty good comment. It's hard.
I thought it was crazy. I was watching that game. I was at the bar. And that was a game that was on, and I had Miami in the game. And, you know, the whole time I'm watching it, I'm just thinking to myself, the part of the reason I did this, and it's so fucking stupid, and I keep telling myself to stop doing it, was, remember we talked about, it's like Miami's first game out of Florida narrative, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
They have fallen off since then.
So that's their first game out of Florida. And I just told myself, I'm just like, you know, I like their team. I like their players. I don't think SMU is very good. And I really said it in my head. I was like, there's no way Miami doesn't win this game by 10 plus.
Yeah.
And the spread was right around that number. And I was like, I have to take this. And as I'm watching it, they were so uninspired.
Correct. Because they're much better. They're much
better. They're so much better. Yeah. They were uninspired. They had no fire under their ass. And they did it in the first half against who did they just play? No. Stanford.
Yeah.
Stanford. And I got lucky in that game with the minus 30.5, but they came out in that first half lackluster. And I was like, they're not going to do it again. Mario Cristobal is a total fucking scumbag loser. And I cannot believe he still has a job. All right. Georgia and Florida State. I didn't watch much of this game. Unfortunately, I was at an Irish bar and they had fucking rugby on. They had Ireland and New Zealand on another TV next to me, and we asked, and they would not put the Georgia-Florida game on. So, but whatever. Respect to rugby. They're tough dudes. 24-20. Georgia comes back and wins this game. Any takeaways from either team?
Gators had their chances to win the game. They had a really bad call. They called a deep bomb towards the end of the game, an incompletion. And it was very clearly a completion, an awful call. Georgia's been getting some pretty crazy calls, but I mean, the only takeaway is that the Gators had their chances, and it was awesome not to have Billy Napier there. I really, really wanted to get the win, to be honest, because it would be so cool to win your first game without Billy Napier against Georgia. But yeah, it is what it is. There's not much to say about the Florida Gators at this point.
Yeah. Okay. NC State takes down Georgia Tech. A little too late for us. Payne's King, 408 passing yards. Unbelievable. This felt like one of those weird games. North Carolina State would be competitive for absolutely zero reason. And that's the beauty of college football. Any given Saturday, if you will. How about Texas, man? 34-31. I tweeted this in the Pickett graph, and it did pretty well. It had a lot of engagement and traction. And I think people, for the most part, were actually kind of aligned with me on thinking that this is a game Texas wins by 3 touchdowns, again, for absolutely no reason. And I know that Vanderbilt came back and made it look a lot closer than it really was, but because they have a lot of dog, they have a lot of fight, they have heart, passion. But Texas dominated this fucking game. I mean, they were up 34-10 late in the fourth quarter, completely fell asleep. RIP to anybody who had the -3 on Texas. That's a horrible push.
Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible push. But just for the sake of talking about the football game, Texas dominated the football game.
Texas dominated the football game, yeah.
And I don't care that the final score said it was 3. Vanderbilt never had a chance. And honestly, that fucking Cade, we got so lucky to even get that. I live bet Vandy plus 12.5. Felt lucky to even hit that. I literally just fucking stopped watching. But yeah, Texas dominated. That was Texas's, in my opinion, best game of the year for sure.
Yep. Yep. By the way, people who are saying rugby rules, it absolutely does rule. I've gone out and watched. I think it's like the Six Nations or something. New Zealand is like the best team in the country. I believe they're called the All Blacks or something. They wear black jerseys. They're bad motherfuckers. Ireland's like a respected rugby team, so people were pretty fired up for it. I do like rugby. I'm not shitting on rugby, but like, when you walk into a bar and there's like soccer on and there's rugby on, when like American football's on, it's kind of like, I don't care if it's like Purdue, Wisconsin, but Georgia, Florida.
Yeah. They don't respect the South where you live with all the yuppies.
No. Well, this was in Orlando, just so you know.
Oh, that's horrible. That's actually horrible.
I know, but it's an authentic like Irish pub. So I get it. Texas Tech, Kansas State. Texas Tech rolls in this one. I had the under. I love the way it looked at 12-7 at halftime. They fucking scored 42 points in the second half. That one soared over. I think you kind of talked me off Kansas State at least, so that was a good read there. Steak, we go down with Tennessee fading Oklahoma. That sucks. And it's not even necessarily that John Mateer played all that great. When I went to dinner with my in-laws and was watching, I was at a Mexican place and they had, funny enough, the authentic Mexican restaurant had this game in the background. And I was like, oh no, I'm just going to warn you all now. Like I'm probably going to be doing one of these, looking at the TV every time we're trying to have dinner. And I love the way Tennessee started this game. And then that strip sack just kind of changed everything. I don't know if you remember that Oklahoma defender strip.
Yeah, of course.
What a play by that guy. That dude was not going down. Aguilar is 393 and 3 touchdowns. But what do you think, man? I mean, you got to tip your cap a little bit to Oklahoma. Mateer wasn't great, but
I'll tip my cap to Oklahoma. I'll tip my cap on one thing to Mateer. I still don't think he's good at all. He was 19 for 29 with 159 yards, 0 touchdowns, and interception. I'll stand completely on business with how I feel about John Mateer. Oklahoma's defense won the game, and John Mateer's legs won the game. John Mateer extended so many drives with his legs. He had 80 yards rushing, average 5 yards a carry, had a 20-yard rush, had a touchdown. He was great with his legs. Joey Aguilar makes too many mistakes. He had 3 turnovers. One of them went back for a touchdown. The most important stat in the game is Tennessee rushed the ball 35 times for 63 yards, which is under 2 yards per carry. Oklahoma defense is legit. They're still legit. I think if you played this game again tonight, I'd probably bet Tennessee again, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
They might. Yeah, that rush defense is absolutely insane. I mean, Joey Aguilar had 400 yards passing, but the rush defense was crazy.
Yeah. Utah beats the absolute fuck out of Cincinnati. Kind of saw that one coming too. I mean, that was a lot of points for a team that's 7-1. I did not get there. West Virginia, we had West Virginia. Great spot there. 13.5. And we talked about it. It was on our newsletter. We keep going 2 and 3 in our college football newsletter plays, which sucks. But West Virginia, it didn't really matter that they were 2 and 6 or really who the opponent was. It was all about fading Houston. Win outright as an underdog. The following week, you're laying double digits. Got to be faded. That one came through. USC wins, but does not cover. Maeva, 9 of 23, 135 yards. I guess I can rip up that Heisman ticket. And Raiola goes down, but USC over 6.5 or 7.5 wins. If anybody has it, still has life. The last game I want to touch on, Steak. I'm just speeding.
Well, should we mention that one Raiola out for the year? I'm pretty sure he got in that game. He's out for the year. Not that it matters. I don't know what the Huskers are playing for, except like the Capital One Bowl if they went out or something like that. Pretty typical Nebraska. They're 6-3. And Maeva, if you hold Maeva to 9 of 23 for 135 yards in Nebraska, you need to win that game.
Yep, 100%.
Once again, I think Matt Rule fucking stinks.
Oh, you don't think he stinks? You know he stinks.
Yeah.
And let's be honest. I mean, the rumors of Penn State hiring Matt Rule have got to be the most hilarious thing ever. Why would you fire James Franklin?
I think they're gonna make a hilarious hire, man. I think Penn State's gonna hire someone hilarious. And you want to know what else I kind of believe, man? Well, I should say this. I do not want Lane Kiffin as a Gators fan.
Really?
No. I don't think Lane Kiffin is a winning football coach. I think Lane Kiffin is a meme football coach. I think he's fun for like an upstart program like Ole Miss, who's mostly been trashed forever. But for a fan base with the expectations that the Gators have versus how bad we've been, I think Lane Kiffin is an awful fit. And honestly, I've seen Lane Kiffin make some really, really bad coaching decisions this year. I just want to say he has not really impressed me. I feel like he's trying to be a meme. But anyways, Penn State, you can't tell me that they won't make a funny hire. Like some fucking random, like either like Nepo baby or somebody old, bring back somebody old. That's what I want, Tristan. Everybody makes fun of me. I want James Franklin at Florida.
fucking idiot. I actually thought your Lane Kiffin pick
on
was
his
pretty
shoulder,
good.
dude. We need that. We need a guy with a chip on his shoulder who just got done dirty. Got to finish the mission.
Don't you think that Lane Kiffin should just stay put? Where's Lane Kiffin going to go?
I think Lane Kiffin is in his heaven.
That's like, dude, you're great at Ole Miss. Why would you go to LSU or Florida? They're not lateral moves, but like the playing field is even now for recruiting. Nobody's going to choose LSU or the Gators over Ole Miss because of prestige. People are getting paid. You're having fun.
The difference is you go 9-3 at Ole Miss and no one bats an eye.
Yeah.
One of the best teams in the country last year. Yeah, Jackson Dart, an amazing team. You went 9-3. It was a failure. Gators fans would be coming for your neck if you go fucking 8-4 every year. And we don't even we stink. Look at us. We're like 3-5. We haven't had a good year in fucking years, but every year Gators fans think we should be in the playoff and championship contention. And it's like, bro, I wouldn't leave Ole Miss for those expectations at Florida.
I wouldn't either, but I agree with this. It's saying you don't want Lane Kiffin, but you do want James Franklin is a little interesting.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Sorry.
Email script with Jason, please. Okay. Couple other things I wanted to talk about. Speaking of head coaches, Michigan beats Purdue 21-16. I had 3 units on Michigan large. My large plays are terrible. I might retire them. I'm back to half units. By the way, shout out Boomer Bets. I like Boomer Bets. I think you like Boomer Bets as well. Yeah. Not that this is a great thing, but I saw he had a $50 Pickett slip on Twitter, and I thought I was the only fucking asshole betting like a bitch out there because I'm getting my nuts kicked in. But I like there's like a level of like authenticity to people where it's like,
yeah, but I don't think he's betting $50 a game, to be honest. I really don't.
Well, I don't get it.
Didn't he do a thing where he bet like $2,000 on the Jets for something?
Yeah, and he lost. And I think that's why he's betting $50.
Speaking of losing $2,000, how about prime bets? He's a fucking asshole. Everyone glazing his fucking video.
Bro!
$2,000 on the motherfucking Dallas Cowboys, man.
Wait a minute. You don't think his video was awesome?
No, I don't think prime bet should be putting $2,000 on the Dallas Cowboys.
Steak. What the fuck do you care, dude? He's obviously he's not stressing for cat. Him and Beeve are sitting on the same fucking inheritance.
Beeve doesn't even bet. Bro, $2,000 is a very serious amount of money to bet on a very unserious football team. That was a wrap.
No. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But what do you care about how much money he bets?
No, I don't care. I just, yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Okay, hold on.
The spread is in 3. I got my most confident,
dude,
largest wager of the season, 20 units.
Just look at him for a second. Do you see that the white socks, short socks too, not even high socks with Birkenstocks? By the way, I wear Birkenstocks. I fucking hate how they look. And I mean, look at this. Khaki shorts, a Dallas Cowboy polo. Look at his hair. He did his hair.
That's the rich dad fit.
Bro, you when GRP comes on and he says like just took a shower and did my hair. Prime looks like he took a shower and just did his hair.
Dogs, you can tell me or fade me on ProfitX, peer-to-peer sports predicting app. That's in the market. Cowboys -3, take it to the bank.
W ad. Easiest $20 ProfitX has ever made.
I just thought, like, listen, Prime is, I've said this from the get-go. I don't know that he's a real person or if he's an industry plan or what. I truly don't. But I applaud anyone who puts themselves out there. It's not easy. And I thought it was, at least he's like unique. He's got this. Go ahead.
If you had to make a list of people in the community who could be industry plants, I think Prime very clearly tops that list.
I've literally said that from day one. And I think that you have pushed back on that. And you've been like, no, let's get Prime on the stream because he's great.
No. Don't do that. I never pushed back on him being an industry plant. I thought it would be fun to have an industry plant on the stream. That's completely different. Doesn't mean I didn't think he was an industry plant. That's
okay. All right. You're off the hook. You're off the hook on that one. Yeah, straight locks. I knew that motherfucker was shady. That's fuck. What happened? Unfortunately, that's normal. Did something happen? DJ rage baiting. My boy is paying that Dez personal part. Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on. There's some sort of I'm an industry plant. No, you're not a fucking industry plant. That stream was with Prime.
I'd like to get my eyes on you though, QE. I'd like to have a beer with you. I do have questions about you.
Yeah.
No, beer with QE, you know.
I would like to have a beer with QE. He seems like a sharp. Probably. I mean, look, I do shit on this a little bit, but like I would assume he probably wears like a Citibank Patagonia sweater vest to work, and like that's okay. I have friends that do it. I have clients that do it. It's not my favorite thing, but QE's probably got a sweater vest on. He's probably, I think he said he's an accountant or something in finance.
In my mind, even though he already said he's not, in my mind, he's like the CEO at a bank.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's talking about getting paid with bookies. Listen, the only thing I can tell you guys is this: you should not be making bets with anybody on Twitter. Okay, it's Twitter is a wild place. It is a wild place. And I think you should remove any sort of trust from anything. And I understand people want to put their kids and shit out there. That's fine. That's all you. But Twitter is a fucking wild place. Does QE have algorithms he uses? It would only make sense. Of course.
You have
not
to
an account.
You have to assume so.
Yeah. Okay. I still don't see DC bets or anywhere in here, but I do have to address because I saw Boston Sports Dork in here with a stream streak. What's up, Sports Dork? How you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Where do we go from here?
I mean, we could recap a little college basketball, nothing crazy. Talk about the freshman phenoms, the diaper dandies, word to Dick Vitale.
Oh, I didn't get to say what I wanted to say. Sharon Moore is a fucking massive loser piece of shit. But again, back to it's a me thing. I know this. I've said this. And the Pickett guys were like, DJ, you're so confusing. You shit on Mario Cristobal. You shit on Sharon Moore. You're betting on these guys. And I can't even say I need better friends because you are there to help me and I don't listen. So I'm half the man I used to be. Shout out Scott Weiland. Sorsby, by the way, 11-33, 221. Not good game for Sorsby, and I liked him. All right, let's go. Let's talk a little and Bryce Underwood's fucking terrible in Michigan.
You want to talk Florida, Arizona first?
Yeah, well, I was gonna go pull up the scoreboard and scoreboard. Does anybody call it the scoreboard anymore?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. No
I wanted to get your thoughts on some things like, catch me up to speed. I put a tweet out there asking who the next Nikki Clifford is. I think I got like 4 comments. Nobody really nobody was providing much feedback, and that's okay. But I'm wondering who I need to get eyes on. Snowman commented something. Tucker DeVries. I've actually heard of Tucker DeVries. I don't remember what I thought about him, but yesterday, I'm going to pull it up right now. Yesterday, I felt like there was 300 college basketball games. Excuse me. I just looked at the rank ones. Arizona wins 93-87. Steak, you called it. You said, I know that it's kind of mainstream to fade the championship team on opening night, but this is a spot I'd do it. Game goes over as well. I believe it was like 166, 165, 93-87. Excuse me. Fuck ton of points. What was your takeaways? Haw had 27 and some guy named Pete had 30.7 rebounds and 3 steals.
He's the story of the game. Koa Pete, which by the way, I have a nephew named Koa. Very cool name. My nephew will be in the NBA in 15 years. I'm just throwing that into existence right now.
Are you being serious?
He won't be the first Koa in the NBA. I'm being dead serious. He won't be the first Koa in the NBA because this motherfucker is disgusting. Koa Pete is disgusting. He dominated this game. And honestly, I actually, as a Gators fan, came away not being upset with the Gators at all. I thought Boogie Flan left more to be desired, if that made sense. Not the best game. He was okay. But overall, I think this Gators team is really good. And I'm saying that after a loss. I think they'll still be a 1 seed or in contention for a 1 seed and really fucking good. They're stacked. But yeah, watch out for Arizona. I don't think that was a fluky win at all.
Okay. I'm just going through the teams that I told you I liked. I like Michigan this year. I like UCLA this year. I also threw out Alabama as a team I might want to keep an eye on. They won 91-62. Philon Jr. had 22 points, 8 assists. I don't know if there's anything there. Iowa State's always a fun team. They won 88-50.
No, sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Momchilovich had 29 points, and Kansas had a big night. Bedunga had 23 points. Any takeaways from those three schools?
Kansas has the guy who I believe is second in odds to win the Wooden, freshman Darren Johnson, and I think he has the number 1 overall odds to be the number 1 pick in the draft. Darren Johnson, the kid from Kansas. Okay. I think he had a good game. I think he shot like 70% from the field or something. I think he's somebody you should put eyes on because everybody will be talking about him.
Who's the coach for Arkansas? Is it still Calipari, or did he leave?
I think it's Calipari.
Calipari. Yeah, sorry. Florida definitely not going back to back. You can't overreact after one game. Peterson is a dog. Yep, he had 21 or something. Okay, kid on Arkansas is a dog. Darren Peterson. Okay,
that's the kid in Kansas. The kid on Arkansas is Meekuff or something like that. He balled out too.
Okay.
Arkansas has 2 freshmen that are crazy. Arkansas might be crazy.
I saw Snowman, who's on the best run of his life. By the Snowman's a fucking probably. I mean, all sports. This guy just doesn't lose. Shout out Snowman. And again, it was great to meet you. Good dude. Make sure you give him a follow. But he had Gonzaga minus 17.5 in the first half, 46-27. I saw him mention something about how they're returning a couple starters that are good at scoring and nobody's really talking about it. BYU had a nail biter against Villanova. They only won by 5. My UCLA Bruins had a nail biter against Eastern Washington. Donovan Dent, 21 points, 9 assists. They only won by 5. But Michigan, 121 points. Illinois, too, 113. I hate Brad Underwood, but are you like what you saw from any of these guys?
Yeah, you gotta love the 113 from fucking Illinois. Mm-hmm. And I think the most concerning is that Auburn went to fucking overtime with Bethune-Cookman. And
Bruce Pearl?
Yeah, well, Bruce Pearl's gone. It's Stephen Pearl, I think is his name.
Oh God, I'm out.
And I guess the only guy left from the last year's team is Tahad Pettiford that I can think of. That was the worst effort, most concerning effort. Let's put it that way. Most concerning outcome from yesterday is Auburn. That's the only team I think you could take away to be concerned about. I don't think you could be upset that Villanova lost the game as 9.5-point favorite dogs. I'm sorry to BYU. And all the guys that you wanted to see performed. Caleb Wilson for UNC performed. Houston looked really good. Arkansas looked really good. There's just like not a lot to hate on. St. John's had 110 points. And then tonight is Duke, Texas. And I think this is not a hot take by any means, but I think we'll probably see the trend continue of freshman dominance. I'm sure Cam Boozer goes fucking nuts.
You just said Houston looks good. They 75-57 against Lehigh. I don't know, by Houston standards, they probably should have held them to like 37 points.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. I think Houston will be very good. Let me put it that way, but that's fair.
Okay. Looking at futures right now, the championship odds: Purdue's 850, Houston's 10-1, UConn 10-1, Duke 12-1, Kentucky 14-1. Oh, Kentucky's supposed to have a squad. Michigan 14-1. Probably should get that in. That's going to move. I think that's going to be my team. UCLA's 28-1. Bama 33. I don't hate a flyer on Bama. Oh, Louisville 25-1.
Bama every year. I like Louisville. You like?
Bama. I don't like Bama every year.
Bama needs to show me at any point they'll play defense in SEC play, and if they do that, maybe there's something you can get into. But I feel like Bama never fucking plays defense. I'm not putting any money on Alabama basketball, but Louisville I do like.
Okay, all right, that's fine. But to be clear, I'm not always on Alabama. You're thinking of Greg. Greg likes Alabama.
Okay, fine, sorry.
Okay, yes, and just real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to don't miss the Boise State. Oh yes, that's right.
Oh, I didn't see that. No, I did not see that.
They lost to like Hawaii Pacific. It was a buy-in game.
Did
Boise
not see
State
that.
lost.
Did not see that.
Yes, I saw Jeff Rosa went 4-0, 5-0. He had Michigan. Great job. Beeve had himself a day. No, I do not hate Jeff Rosa, for the love of God. If Ramble or DC Bets are in here, can you please not clip anything out of context? Okay. We are having jokes. We are being silly. Steak talking about previewing college basketball. Anyone is irrelevant for that because we don't know shit about college basketball. I didn't tune into Ramble much yesterday to listen to Jeff Rosa go off, but he does in fact know ball. Did you pick up anything? Did you learn anything?
I didn't get to either. I was busy, but I just want to be clear to follow up on what you said. I'm very obviously rage baiting you to say stuff about Jeff Rosa, and it was taken out of context. So it's very dumb. If anyone on the internet thinks that you hate Jeff Rosa, that'd be very stupid. I go on fucking Ramble 15 Saturdays a year, and it would just be very dumb, but it's also kind of hilarious. I'm sorry.
Well, this is true. This doesn't mean I hate Jeff Rosa. I've been streaming for 3 years and talking about the unranked favorite against ranked opponent system. And I told Jeff that he learned a lot from me in his betting style. But when it comes to knowing ball, he's learned absolutely nothing from me. Absolutely nothing. The guy can talk about free throw percentages and fucking down post moves and all this stuff. He knows. I'd say Rosa and Freddie probably know the most. Why are people saying that Beeve is a free agent? I feel like that's another joke.
It was another joke on Twitter, but I don't want to joke about anything anymore if everyone's going to take it serious.
Yeah. And DC, I know obviously we are joking. It's an inside joke, but just understand something. it's a little delicate because of the Mikey Overs nonsense that happened when I posted a meme. And then everybody got their fucking titties all, what's that saying? No, they're
Titties up in a bunch.
Is that the saying? They're titties in a bunch?
Did you love talking about titties? It's your favorite. You love talking about titties and Jeff Rosa.
Yeah. Oh, titties in a
twist. Screen for the segment.
No. Hold on. Not titties in a twist.
Panties in a bunch, dude.
Panties in a bunch. Yeah, whatever. Either way. People get very sensitive. Nobody knows the context. And the last thing I need right now in life, especially being stressed out with fucking real world shit, are Boston Sports Store, Kyle the Whaler, and a bunch of random knob jobs on Twitter saying that I hate a fucking 22-year-old Jeff Rosa. So no, I don't hate Jeff Rosa. Is he number one on my to get a beer with list? No, of course not. But I met Rosa in real life. He's a nice kid, and yes, he knows ball. Let's go QE. What did QE say? W Bad Guy Jim. What did Bad Guy Jim say?
I will say I see why you're irritated because I watched the clip and you do look like an asshole. The clip makes you look like an asshole for sure.
Yeah,
it's funny knowing what we know, and obviously like an inside joke. It's funny, but I watched the clip as someone who hadn't seen it before. I'm like, DJ looks like an asshole there.
Yeah. I literally say Jeff. All I say in the whole clip is Jeff Rosa's irrelevant. That's all I say. Of course,
I fucked you over so bad with that. I really did. I fucked you over. I said it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but not really. You didn't, because I understand what you were saying, but the clip was really DC's the bad guy here.
Yeah. For once in his life, DC's the bad guy. But all I was saying was, and I hope we don't have to fucking get another clip out of this again. The only thing I was saying was like, you listen to Cover 3 for college football. It's not that crazy to listen to Jeff Rosa talk about college basketball if you want to learn about some players. It didn't feel like that crazy of a take.
100%. But again, I'll use the Cover 3 comparison. If we know nothing about college football, it would be silly to listen to what Cover 3 says and then we preview college football and just basically like we're basically just repeating what we hear. So all I'm saying is there's no previewing in what we're doing because we don't know the sport that well. So it's irrelevant what anybody says, just so everybody understands that. I think they do.
Okay, perfect. Now we did good.
Yeah. Okay. Con nipple twist. Very funny. Also, but in all seriousness, whoever's running the Ramble count, if it is DC, it's been doing very well. So good job. Keep it up.
Funny guy, DC.
Larry Beeman, Budman, appreciate you guys with the sub banks. 36 month. Happy 3-year anniversary, Beeman. 31 months. Go Suns. My last NBA wager. By the way, people are not talking about this. I have hit my last 6 bets that I've placed on ProfitX.
Yeah, Profit X is turning things around for you. Pickett ruined you, and Profit X is turning things around for you.
Yep. And you know what I did? You know what I did today? Because I just wanted to show people something. Oh, by the way, I forget that we have this cool banner.
Oh, Dawes with a nice comment that I agree with. I think saying we know nothing is stupid. We know stuff. We just don't know as much as the guy who I won't say anymore. But
you can say
he's like Voldemort at this point.
I guess when you're talking about previewing teams for a season, it's hard enough to do college football, Steak. You know, it's hard enough. You're not listening to me.
No. Am I getting shit on Jabber Yaps? They lost by fucking 2. Since when does Giannis hit game-winning fucking... Ugh.
Did you just call him Giannis?
Giannis. I said Giannis, I think.
I think you said Giannis, but that's okay. Hey, guess what I did? Because you know what? Fine. Fuck it. On that note, I'm gonna.
Thank you, Griffin. That makes perfect sense.
So what happened?
Did you see Giannis with the game winner?
No, I did not.
It was like a Giannis mid-range fadeaway jump shot for the win, but he got his revenge against the Pacers. Probably felt good. He looked like he was feeling himself after it.
So before we started using Pickett and we were on Action Network, I just want to remind everybody. Do you know what my best sport is?
College basketball.
Oh, wait, no, I guess it was football. It was until the final season.
Mine's NBA for sure.
Yeah, no, I think I had gotten that fucker up to like 30-something units. I was feeling pretty good, and then it was all downhill from there. But most of that was also propped up from the San Diego State legacy run. But how I like to wager on college basketball, I need a couple games to get going, and then you see those weird spreads that kind of tell you something. But I'm down to lean into my ball knowledge a lot more. So I'll try to get as many eyes as I can on these teams and these games. And obviously you do a good job of that as well.
As a casual, it's very few games tonight. So it makes it really easy. And this is just a casual. There's probably deeper pools in here, but you should be paying attention to JT Toppin on Texas Tech. If you give any fucks about what's his name? What's the dude from Purdue? Braden Smith. He's the
I'm over Purdue.
He's plus 450 to win the Wooden, which is so fucking annoying. And then Cam Boozer, I'm really excited to watch.
That's Carlos Boozer's son. And who does he play on for again?
He plays for Duke, of course. And also Odafe is I'm going to say the fuck. I'm an idiot. I was about to say the Ravens player. Owe. I'm drawing a blank on the first name of the Kentucky guy. Owe. He's also probably top 10 in Wooden awards.
Good job, Dawes. That's true. Strongly and strangely enough, CBB is what brought me to the Degenerate Network. Love that. Yeah, listen, again, Steak, thank God, has joined the stream because it is impossible to do this solo, and I love having him on here every day. But back in the day, the OGs, remember, this is before quantitative, probably even before Dawes and before a lot of people. I mean, we would sit here and we would look at this fucking board of 88 games and go through all of them. I'd be talking about what Monmouth did last time they were on the road. So I do not neglect or ignore college basketball by any means. It's just the start of the season. I just want to make that perfectly clear. The only other thing you asked about is you said, do you care about small schools or whatnot? You're talking to a guy who went to a Long Island University basketball game. So I'm down, dude. And in New York, in the New York area, there's a lot of these small schools. So I would like to go again. I don't know how much I'm going to be up there in the winter, but I want to go to another one. If anybody has any recommendations, let me know. But yeah, all right, Steak, let's talk about the games tonight. Let's see what we know. Let's see if we like anything, and then we'll go to the NBA. We'll go to the NBA, and then tomorrow's going to be NFL. No, sorry. Tomorrow we'll do college. Thursday we'll do NFL with Greg. That was gross. Sorry. FSU annoys me. I'm going to be out on FSU. Is Bob Huggins still at West Virginia? The answer is no, right?
I don't think so.
You got to know that.
I got to know that?
Yeah. You know more than me. No.
There's no way.
Okay, he's not. Okay. All right. DeVries left last year after 1 year. Purdue 34.5 coming out of the gate. You want to bet on a big favorite or no?
Not Purdue.
Okay, that's fine.
Then again, I just feel like they're going to be so annoying this year. Purdue's probably going to be so annoying.
What do you mean?
Like everybody hates them. I feel like everybody hates them. Now that the number one team in the country, they probably have the best odds to win the Natty, and their player has the best odds to win the Wooden.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They're plus 950 to win the Natty, which is tied with Houston for the best odds.
Oh, they're 850 on Bet Online, and Houston's 10-1. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Let's pull a Profit X2 to see what's
plus 190 to win the Big Ten.
Who's got the second best odds
in the Big Ten or the Natty?
Yeah, no, Big Ten.
Michigan plus 500, Illinois plus 600, UCLA plus 650.
Okay. College football. Here's some college basketball odds. All right, you can get. Let's see. So this is not a slate that we're going to do very well with because there's not a lot of ranked matchups. Looks like there's only 1, 2, 3, 4 ranked teams playing. Texas and Duke starting at 8:45 because of course they are. Were you going to say something? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, DC, you didn't have to go out there and fucking post the full clip, but thank you. Also, how much does Money Plays bench? Does anybody know? He's got a bench.
You're considering trading me?
No, I would never trade you.
You were considering it. If you're asking me,
I was just curious. I'm just scouting. I'm just curious. Maybe I want to trade for Money Plays.
No trade clause, or am I getting traded to Rambo right now?
I would not. You're not tradable.
I'm also over the age limit.
Yeah, nobody wants us. Nobody
wants a 36-year-old podcaster.
You're like the Jonathan Taylor on my fantasy football team. Even though I was 1-4, I'm not trading Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, a lot. Probably like 165. Oh, someone told me last time we talked about it, we were making fun of like Mamdani and whoever else. They couldn't bench 135.
Yeah.
Remember? And I said, I'm going to go, do it and set a line. I think I'll probably put it at 30.5. People said I couldn't bench 135 30 times. I did it.
Yeah, it's really easy to bench 135. You have to be severely weak to not be able to.
And that's okay. Let's be nice. That's okay.
I will be nice, but it's not like, no, I'm not even saying this like you should be able to do that, I think.
Well, it's really about like just the stamina. Like after 22, you just start to feel the burn, you know?
Yeah. It's true. 30 reps of anything is good, but I still think you should be able to do it.
Yeah, 30 reps is good. You want to hear a quick funny story?
Yes.
So I was very gullible growing up, and my friends, when I played football, they were a year or two ahead of me. And when I went from playing soccer to football, like I wanted to beef up. I was on creatine, all this other weight gainer. Do you remember Weight Gainer?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I went from 115 pounds to like 180. I'm not kidding, in like a year and a half. And my friend told me, okay, that if you do this 1,000 times, your biceps will grow an inch. So all day, I was walking around my house.
So you took mass gainer and then you did that 1,000 times.
I was like walking into walls. I should have had a beeper on me. I believe that. So, but that's also that's not the case. So nobody should do that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think you have to do it like in the front and like
you don't want to do that, like the shake weight.
Yeah, I think that's how you should do it.
Yeah, no, I kind of know what you're getting at there. Kentucky's 30.5 against Nichols. South Carolina's 22.5. Any thoughts on that?
No, I have no thoughts. I don't have thoughts. I only have guys I want to watch, but I really don't have thoughts in these games. I know that's like boring to say, but instead of making you go through every game to tell you that I don't have thoughts, I will say my only takeaways from the games are I don't think anybody likes Purdue. That's my take for the
No, come on. We're doing better than that. We're doing better than that. I'm not leaving this until you give me some. Not you. You fucking clearly didn't listen to Jeff Rossi yesterday. You got nothing to fucking bring to the table.
I didn't get to, man. I wanted to.
That's all right. That's all right. How about this? Somebody in the chat. Is Wichita going to be fucking feisty this year? Is Oklahoma State going to suck? I'll give you one. How about this? 162.5 is a crazy total for an Oklahoma State team. I know it's Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts, I'll show you the fucking ticket. I had him over there. 22.5.
You know what? You might be onto something with Oklahoma State. Let's do it. Let's dig into that one.
Okay. Well, that's the I don't know where to dig.
Oral Roberts a darling last year?
Well, that's kind of my point. They have that big upset. I forget who the team was that they beat, but they've had the big upset. Was it Louisville or something? Anyways, I forget, but they're known to score. So I'm wondering if this could be more of an Oral Roberts thing and not so much an Oklahoma State thing, but that's a big total. Oh, Rampage is saying he said this.
Sorry, Rampage.
Oh, the line opened crazy low. Oh, Kentucky 2 years ago. I think you're right.
2 years ago. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was
last year they didn't do shit though.
No.
They were a 9 seed in the Summit League, but I'm just looking at their last year's games. What was that number you said? 162?
Yeah.
They don't go. They never go over that number. They went over it twice in the games. They do not go over that number unless they play a team from North Dakota or South Dakota. Then they go over that number. Holy shit! North Dakota State scores fucking points. I think these two teams kind of played.
Hold on. We're talking about Oklahoma State.
What? I know. I'm talking about Oral Roberts and Oklahoma State.
You just said North Dakota State.
Yeah, that's because that's who Oral Roberts played last year. They scored 204 points in their game.
Oh, I see it. It opened 157.5. It's moved up 5 points. It's moved up 6 points at BetMGM. Holy smokes.
What about the line? Not just the total. Has that moved a lot?
19.5 up to 20.5. Not a whole lot.
These teams played last year, and it was 86-74 Oklahoma State.
86-74.
Yeah.
That's 160 points.
It was 160 points.
Okay. Well, that sounds about right. Maybe it's not too weird then. Okay, hold on. Let's go back a little bit, Steak. I'm looking at Wager Talk here and just trying to see if there's interesting line movement. Do you think South Carolina, North Carolina, AT&T? Sorry, I fucked that up twice. A&T rivalry game. Nobody's talking about it. 143.5 under. Is that a low total? Not really.
What time's that game at?
7.
No, that one doesn't stick out to me as much as Oklahoma State sticks out to me.
Nevada And Louisiana Tech, 137 down to 134. Also, people like Louisiana Tech. That number moved. Open 11 Nevada down to 8.5. Does Nevada have anybody worth a shit this year? Chat. Okay, good talk. Iowa and Robert Morris. I mean, this is like, talk about a fucking game of bring your oatmeal and TV dinner. 19.5 up to 22.5, 144. This dropped 8 points, 144 down to 136. Iowa's got a high powered offense, don't they? Iowa scores points.
No, I'm retired, fat girls, from doing that. I'm just looking at old Wolfpack, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Wolfpack Louisiana Tech total seems maybe a smidge low.
Oh, dude, Purdue's moved 7 points. 7 points of steam against Evansville. Jesus.
Yeah. That's crazy, but I'm sure there's a lot going on.
All right, we're not really coming up with anything here. How about we just talk about Duke in Texas? Duke is open 7. They're up to 9.5. Total 144, actually down 1.5 in this game. What do we know about Texas? Does Texas still have that coach that I don't really like? He looks like Pollo Hermanos.
I believe so, yes.
Iowa has Drake's old coach. Oh, no kidding. Damn it. I'm calling back.
The Texas coach is gone. Wasn't that the guy from fucking Marquette?
Shaka Smart?
Yeah, that's who was Texas's coach, right? Am I crazy?
I'm so confused. No,
Sean Miller is the coach.
No fucking way. Sean Miller?
Sean Miller is the coach, and Rodney Terry was the guy last year.
Sweaty Tits McGee. Remember Sean Miller, the popular viral meme where he's like drenched in sweat? He used to coach Arizona, right?
Let me look up Sean Miller's tits. Sean
Miller sweat. Sean Miller sweat.
Sweaty tits.
You could just do sweat. That's fine. You see it?
Wow, he was. Holy shit, he's drenched. Oh my God, he sweats so much.
You don't remember that?
Holy shit. Yeah, I kind of do now. Holy fuck.
There goes DJing and tits again. I know. Yeah, it wasn't about tits. That was about sweat. I fucked up.
Oh my God, this motherfucker is a sweaty dude. And you're thinking there's one picture? There's so many pictures. There's like a whole collage of his sweat. It's everywhere.
Dude, this Luke Brainerd, you've been around a long time. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Kenyon Giles, remember the name. This is what I need. This is what I need
more people in the chat to do that. I was going to say, if everybody in the chat could give us some names to watch tonight, that would be fucking sick.
Yeah. This is what I need. I'm literally asking you. I'm begging you. You know what? This is what we're going to do. I'm taking over. Steaks only suggestion for college basketball is to listen
Oklahoma
to
State. I like Oklahoma State.
Hold on. I'm making a list right now.
Okay. Oklahoma State.
No, that's not the list. I need a remember the name list. Okay. We're going to start it with Kenyon Giles. There we go. Look at fucking Travis Gordon. This is what I need. God damn it. Read them off to me.
Jasper Johnson, Kentucky.
Hold on.
Nobody. Yeah, we need guys tonight.
No, I'll take a little bit of everyone, but yes, tonight.
Let's do tonight.
Well, I prefer tonight. Yeah. Hold on.
Stop saying hold on.
I know, but don't start telling me names. Who was the first one? Kenyon what?
Giles.
Thank you. Team.
What team does Kenyon Giles play on?
He said it. No, he didn't. Yeah, Wichita.
Wichita State.
Next one.
Cam Boozer, Duke.
No. Jasper something.
Jasper Johnson, Kentucky.
Okay.
Bennett Sturts, Iowa.
Oh, that's tonight. Bennett Sturts with a Z.
Yeah.
Okay. Moss.
JT Toppin, Texas Tech.
Yep. Oh wait, no, he was there last year. He's great, isn't he?
Yeah, but you can't have people that are there from last year.
No, I need new people. I know he's good. He's actually one of the 5 people that I know.
I guess you don't want him either.
Who?
It's a lot hard name to spell. Pip talk. Alvaro
Falgaris. No, I don't want another Iowa person. There's only one Iowa person. Nothing. Sorry, Pip. Mike Brown Jr. Seriously?
Brown.
Oh, is he good? Do we know him?
We're gonna put him down on the list.
They play tonight, right?
Yep. Mike Oxlong. Almost got you, dude.
I'm trying to provide something here to people for college basketball, and you use this opportunity to
I
fuck
had
with
to
me.
try, dude. I had to try.
Nice
I would
try.
say if Mike Oxlong went to a school, I was going to say Evansville. Where do you think he would go?
That's a good one. He'd probably go to what's
Oral Roberts.
there it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. I was trying to think of something.
Oxlong, Oral Roberts.
What's Keon Anthony?
That's is that Carmelo Anthony's kid?
Is he I don't think he's playing tonight.
Nah, he's not.
Anything else?
Sean Stewart, Oregon. If you want a terrorist, interesting.
I don't want that. Miles Bird?
Somebody.
J-Lo, Kentucky. No, we have Kentucky already. We have Jasper Johnson.
Supreme Cook, Oregon.
That's a real that's a real name?
Gotta be.
That's fucking sick. You better be good at something if your name is Supreme. Supreme Cook?
Yep, write that down.
All right.
We got Cam Boozer up there, right?
No. I'll put him up right now.
Add Cam Boozer?
Shut the fuck up. Cam Boozer. Duke?
Cam Boozer, Duke.
All right, give me one more, and then we're done.
One more, chat, and not Braden Smith.
Who said Braden Smith?
Yeah, Stojakovic, but they played yesterday. That's a great one.
Who said Braden Smith?
Chewy, don't time him out, dude. Don't even dare, Adolf. If you time out Chewy, we fucking riot. Yeah, that's Paige's kid.
Andre Stojakovic? Done. There it is.
No, they don't play tonight.
He should still go on. We're running out of names.
Nah, dude, we could get one more. You're making this confusing. This is the list of guys who play tonight. We want to revisit it tomorrow. Keep him off there. There you go. Miles Bird, San Diego State. Your San Diego State Aztecs.
They play tonight?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Straight Locks. This fucking guy doesn't want to stay on. See what I fucking deal with. I don't even make Cal get busy. I don't remember where he was before that.
I'm going to run this back. Then we're going to talk NBA, then we're going to shut it down. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and hanging out. It's been fun. We're doing our best. Early start. Got to have an early finish today, but we'll be rolling the rest of the week. Kenyon Giles, Wichita. Jasper Johnson, Kentucky. Bennett Sturts, Iowa. Mikael Brown Jr., Louisville. Supreme Court. I almost said Supreme Court. See, that's what I'm saying.
Almost say it. You said it.
That's what I'm saying. That's okay. Hold on. Supreme Cook, Oregon. Cam Boozer, Duke. Miles Bird, San Diego State. I'm just going to tell you right now. You don't have to thank me, but that is about the best we can do for college basketball talk in game one.
It'll be really fun to revisit how these seven guys did yesterday.
Yep. Okay. Supreme Court for 3. All right. Steak, let's talk some NBA. And let's wrap it up. And then I got to go hop on a call and get my fucking ass chewed out. Milwaukee against Toronto. Chat, everybody lock it up here. Boom. Here we go. How are our Toronto Raptors doing? Okay, well, they were 1-4. Now they're 2-4. They're favored against Milwaukee, so someone's out.
Now they're 3-4. They've won 2 in a row.
Sorry, I think
Cavs at Cleveland, which was a very nice win, even though Donovan Mitchell ended up not playing. I think Jarrett Allen was out of that game too, and then they won at home against the Grizzlies pretty handily. Bucks are on the second night of a back-to-back.
Okay. So that makes sense. They're -3.5, -122 on Profit X. Are the Raptors. Do you think that this is a little obvious take?
No. God, dude, I'm saying this as the guy who faded the Bucks yesterday. I think I like the Bucks, and I think I like the over.
That's kind of my point. I meant the Raptors too obvious.
On a back-to-back, I would say so. And
Says Giannis is in.
Yeah, Giannis should play. I haven't seen anything that says he shouldn't play.
So Toronto being favored now seems weird.
Yeah. You want to hear a cool game I'm going to go to, speaking of guys? So Thanksgiving, I'm going to Colorado like I always do to visit my family. Wemby plays Jokic while I'm there.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a good one. That'll
be a great one. I've been to the Rockies ballpark. I've never been to anything else in Colorado.
I've been to Rocky and Mile High, if they still call it that, or in Power Field or whatever.
Power Field sounds
in Power Field, isn't that in Park? I don't know. It's something stupid.
Oh yeah. I hear you. Okay. Yeah, everyone looks in for the Raptors. They're -3.5 on Profit X. Last 2 games, they've beaten Cleveland, they've beaten Memphis, 4.5-point dogs, 4.5-point favorites. Last time they played, the Raptors were 2-point favorites at home. They lost 122-116. So this is the revenge matchup. I have no idea how revenge games have been going, but you can use your imagination there. I kind of lean the Bucks, I think.
Bucks and over for me.
Yep. All right. Let's keep moving. Charlotte, 2.5-point dogs on the road against the 0-6 New Orleans Pelicans. I don't know. I mean, is it weird that an 0-6 team is favored? Not necessarily. I don't think Charlotte's going to get any line respect anywhere, so I feel like that is just fine. Charlotte is coming off of, is it 2 wins? No, just 1. Oh, they beat Utah. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Utah's been scrappy after they dropped 3 straight. And I mean, let's see. I don't even know what the fuck New Orleans doing. They're 1-4-1 ATS. Is Charlotte a duping here? What do you think?
Well, I think it's a wait because I don't know if LaMelo Ball is playing. He sat out the last game. He's a game time decision today. Brandon Miller's out. So no, if LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller weren't playing, I would not think it would be that weird that the Pelicans aren't favored. I know they're 0-6 and they have been dog shit. That's a good. Do the Sixers play today, Retro? Because that's a fun one.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, the Tyrese Maxey birthday. We have to keep that in mind. I would say the Pelicans are a duping if those guys don't play.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is a wait and see, strict wait and see.
Okay. Total 236. Pelicans are coming off a game they scored 106 points, which is not a lot. The Chicago Bulls that can't be stopped, 4-0 at home, 4-0 ATS. Their only loss was a revenge game against the New York Knicks. Funny enough, after I hammered the Knicks, then they go ahead and they win by 12, and I took the alt line 2-1. That's just how everything fucking goes nowadays. What are you going to do? It's not a sad story, though. Phillies +1. They're 5-1. This is a lot of respect for Chicago. Who is out?
Well, I think Jared McCain is back. Yeah, that's exciting.
Well, if the Knicks are going to be -5 in Chicago, then the 5-1 Sixers should not be 1-point dogs.
I totally hear you, and it looks like AO is a game time decision. I get what you're saying. I don't see Embiid's on any type of injury report unless I'm crazy. Someone can clarify. Obviously, Paul George is out because he's a full-time podcaster now, but I feel like the Sixers are pretty healthy for the most part, so I do think it's kind of weird. But maybe they just get no respect, man. Maybe we're just done with the Sixers. McCain, Edgecombe, Maxey sounds like a whole lot of fun, dude. Yeah, I know, Ramble. I agree.
What did Ramble say?
Fading the Bulls is impossible.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I know you're a Sixers fan, so you're probably not going to like this, but I was going to say back the Bulls. I kind of want to back the Bulls.
What do you mean fan? Like I'm just rooting for him this year?
Ramble.
Oh. Total's 240. High. Real high.
Yeah, but the Bulls putting up points, dude.
Highest total on the board.
24 game, last game against the Knicks, 260 game before that, 239 with the Kings, 251 with the Hawks. Bulls put up points. Sixers are hit or miss with the points. They had a game with the Magic where they had 260, but they also had a game with the Celtics where they had 217. So they're hit or miss. It is a high total. I agree. I think I like the Bulls.
The Sixers are 5-1 to the over this year, and they've seen a game with 239. It went into overtime though, but it still probably would have soared against Washington. I was going to say the Sixers have actually been playing pretty decent defense back-to-back games. But before that, they were not. But they held Boston to 109, which is hilarious nowadays that that's a good defensive performance. But then they held Brooklyn to 105. I was wondering about maybe leaning towards an under here and maybe it being the Bulls. After 3 straight games of scoring 126 plus points, then they scored 116. I mean, this offense is crazy. They haven't scored less than 110 in any game this season. They're 4-2 to the over. maybe that's a little inflated. You know, this is a time for defense to kick in a little bit, but that's my only thought. Not too strong on it.
I would give you pushback on the under, but I do like Bulls a lot. All
right, cool. You like the Bulls? I'm good with that. Let's talk about our Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic minus 3.5 on the road, plus 101 on Profit X. Total is 228. These teams just played not that long ago. Steak, is this the game you were at or no?
I went to Magic Heat and Magic Bulls.
Oh, so you saw the future NBA champs, Chicago Bulls. Good for you. First game back for the Atlanta Hawks after a long road trip, 4 games on the road. They did okay, 2-2. Beat the Pacers, beat the Nets, lost to the Bulls, lost to the Pacers. Today is November 4th, so they had the night off. When they played Orlando, it was 111-107. That was 235.5. Now, it's 228.5, a 7-point adjustment. But Steak, I have the thought. I think the Magic are figuring things out a little bit, at least. Well, not at least. Both offensively and defensively. 123, 125 held the opponents to 94 and 107. But context. There's the Wizards and the Hornets.
Yeah, and also the Hawks don't have Trae Young, so the 7-point adjustment on the total makes sense.
Understood even more. Do you think that this line, the Magic were -6 at home against Atlanta. Now they're 3.5 in Atlanta with no Trae Young. Do you think that this is maybe a little short?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Kind of with you.
I have a lot of concerns about the Orlando Magic, to be honest. A lot of concerns. I would probably co-sign Ramble. I'd probably co-sign.
What's Ramble saying?
Magic and full game under. And like you want me to be an unbiased fan, Hawks plus 3.5 probably.
Bro, let me tell you something right now. I don't need any Chicago Bulls fan saying they don't want me. I'll tell you right now, the last thing I would do is root for the Chicago Bulls with Nikolai Vucevic. Nice guy. He played hard. He did what he could, but he's actually, you know what? Nikolai Vucevic has probably come around. Maybe I should stop hating on Vucevic.
But it is funny to think when the Bulls finally start losing, it'll be your fault.
You know what? That comment just solidified it. I'm on the Bulls hate watch.
So you're not going to take them tonight?
No.
So far, looking at this board, I'm going to tell you right now, Bulls look like the best bet on the board.
All right, I'll start the Bulls hate watch after this game.
I really would appreciate it.
Okay, you're going to bet them?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Chewy.
Oh, game check, please. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. I've been screaming in everybody's ear. Thank you, QE. I put it up because I was far away from the mic when I was doing the board. Thank you very much. Fuchs is averaging 19-12 this season. Yeah, I probably have to. You're right. Chewy on D-Gen's head right now. Oh, he's telling me to take Philly.
You know, getting jumped on by Chew before noon is crazy. Crazy.
He put it in all caps too. Take Philly. God damn, Chewy. No, I'm good. Bane is up for 3.5 assists again. So I was going to ask you in terms of player props, if you like the Bulls tonight, you got to like a guy on the Bulls tonight.
Is Straight Locks in here?
I don't know.
I want to ask Straight Locks if it's Giddy, if it's just as simple as Giddy.
Beat points large. Matas assists and Giddy PRA. Giddy. Is that Steak or Alejandro Kirk?
I haven't heard that one. I get fucking Cam Scatable every fucking.
You look more like Miguel Rojas, if anything.
Interesting.
What was
Spanish too?
What was you could be Spanish. What was Miguel Rojas wearing, by the way? The necklace.
Don't know. I'd have to see a picture.
Very interesting. It's like blue. It's like blue crosses or something. You see Otani?
I think for me, if you made me pick a player prop in this game, it would be points, rebounds, assists for Josh Giddey, which looks like it's at Embiid's playing, dude. 38.5 PRA. Josh Giddey, that's my favorite play in this game. Oh, Louis Vuitton necklace. I wouldn't wear that, to be clear. I know you probably think I would, but I wouldn't.
No.
Even if I was as rich as an MLB player, still wouldn't wear that.
No, I don't think you would. Okay, and if you like the Hawks, who do you like tonight?
Like obvious or not obvious?
Favorite?
I always like Dyson Daniels, and I like Jalen Johnson. I like Dyson Daniels the most.
Okay. Like PRA or something?
Yeah.
It's Van Cleef. Don't tell your wives you know what that is. It's expensive. She ain't gonna want that shit.
Mine will.
Ask your wife if she knows what Van Cleef is.
She 100% does. That's a stupid ass question to ask her.
Really?
Look at me like I'm the R word. Of course, yeah. She's bougie as hell.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I didn't know that.
Bougie as hell, dude. I think you know that.
Well, yeah, but still, I've never heard of Van Cleef. There's still
I have. I've heard of it.
Okay, we'll move on. Golden State, 10.5.
Oh, sorry. Gotta get back locked in.
11 plus 100 on Profit X. Total 230. Oh, 234 just moved. What do you think about this one?
It's
Suns are 0-3 on the road, 0-3 ATS on the road.
Yeah, I know everyone's gonna hate it that I like the Suns.
I like them too.
I like the Kings yesterday. They did not win outright, but they did cover. I'm not taking credit because I still lost the money line bet I played, so I'm not bragging. I'm just simply saying I like double-digit dogs on the road in a position like this. And Suns, little get right. I know those games are at home, but they beat the piss out of the Jazz. We bet them. Collab, by the way. No big deal. No one glazed us.
Yeah.
And then they beat the fucking Spurs, and I bet them there. So I bet the Suns last 2 games. I think I'm going back, dude. I think I'm going back to the Phoenix Suns. I'll take the spread, and I'll take the money line.
Where's that guy they got from the Rockets? Is he hurt?
Let's see. Oh, Jalen Green. Yes, Jalen Green is hurt.
Of course he is. Everybody's fucking hurt in the NBA. Nobody wants to play.
Yeah. No one says that. That doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother with you.
What?
Everybody's hurt in the NFL.
Well, yeah. It's fucking week 9, and it's a collision sport.
Got it. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, well, set yourself up. Booker is gotta go Booker something tonight.
Let me tell you about the Suns stat sheet against the Spurs. We could talk about who's playing. Okay. It looks like Royce O'Neal played 30 minutes. Ryan Dunn played 27 minutes. Mark Williams and his bad back played 25 minutes. Grayson Allen played 34 minutes. Obviously not surprising. Devin Booker played 35 minutes. And then bench guys, Colin Gillespie, 22 minutes. Jordan Goodwin, 20 minutes. And Oso Ighodaro played 14 minutes. Nick Richards played.
Wait. Colin Gillespie?
Yeah, is that the Villanova dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had 15 points and he hit 3 threes.
I liked him. He's been balling. I like him.
Averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. I guess 13 versus Jazz will definitely inflate that assist number. So yeah, it's the Suns for me tonight.
Yeah, I like the Suns. And then guess what, Steak? I have an NBA best bet tonight. I'm 0-5 on NBA best bets, but we are 1-0 on sort of collab. So we're going to collab on the Suns.
Okay. Is that your best bet?
No.
It'd be funny, like how my dub club is just White Sox money line. If me and you just collab on the Suns every game.
Well, what I'm getting at is the Suns, when we collabed, were my best bet. But then it became a sort of collab and not a best bet. So I'm okay with it. Sort of collabs are 1-0, but my best bets are still 0-5. Okay. So I'm gonna make my best bets separate because I need that. I need to get in that win column. You know,
for me, and I think everybody in the chat would be totally fine with you taking the credit for the Suns as your best bet if it was going to be your best bet.
Jack, can I make my best bet record 1-5, even though it was a sort of collab with Steak? I don't think I can. No, my best bet's not Booker. No, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Oh, it's not a prop, is it?
No,
it's a bet that we've already discussed.
Nope.
Okay, so we got Thunder Clippers coming up. It's got to be that.
Got to be
Thunder
that.
Clippers. Okay, you got a thing for the Thunder.
And I also have a non-thing for the Clippers.
So the Thunder are your best bet. Let's talk about it. I'm not gonna be your pullback guy because you sound pretty fucking.
No, pull me back. Pull me back.
No, I don't want to. I don't have any feeling about this game to do that.
Under -7.
Chat, feel free. It looks like Dort is a game time decision. Jalen Williams is still out. The non cool Jalen Williams is a game time decision. Well, that's obvious. That guy's fucking gonna be out forever. And let's look at the Clippers. I don't know what's going on with my computer, dude. Doesn't like me. Bradley Beal game time decision. Kawhi Leonard game time decision. Do you want to wait for those things?
That's such a silly question. Like, shouldn't the auto answer be either yes or no? Because this is every game in the NBA. People are game time decisions that impact the spread and impact the game.
Book It Sports. I can do you one better. It appears that D-Gen is making the Thunder his best bet. How do you feel about that?
Gotta feel terrible.
If you collab with D-Gen, then I'll take the Clippers. It will be fun.
Yeah, you gotta feel terrible.
With D-Gen.
0-5 on best bets.
Yeah, he's 0-5 on best bets, dude. Which means he's due, just like you in the first touchdown scores.
But hold on a second. I just want people to also understand too. I respect the Thunder. Trent's a Thunder fan. I put a tweet out there. I think the Thunder can win 3 of the next 5 NBA championships. People are like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" Blah blah blah. They're 7-0, and what I like about this team, Steak, is that even though they're 7-0, they kind of got off to a slow start.
Well, yeah, they don't have a good against the spread record, do they?
Yeah, well, hold on. Let me tell you, they started out against the spread 1-4. OT wins against the Rockets and Pacers, beat the Hawks, didn't cover against the Mavs, didn't cover against Sacramento. And then they get 2 lowly opponents, the Pelicans and the Wizards, 15.5-13. They cover against both of them. So you know what I think? I think they're going to go into LA, and I bet, what are you laughing at?
Because you're going to take the defending champs who are 7-0 off of covering back-to-back games against the Clippers, who have Kawhi Leonard and Bradley Beal as game time decisions, and Chet is back. I might have to take the Clippers, dude.
Hold on. You just said Oklahoma City has like 3 guys. Luke Dort might be out. Jalen Williams is out. What are you talking about?
Jalen Williams has been out, so I don't think he affects much, and Lou Dort isn't Kawhi Leonard.
Why are you fucking holding the top of your head?
Because I was just listening to you start talking, and
you don't like it.
Something was cutting. No, I don't like it at all.
So I didn't cook.
Well, yeah, but what do I know? But yeah, no, I don't think you cooked. I do not like it. And also, McKiffin, I think it was McKiffin, had a really good point. You're not going to watch this game. And I'm not talking about the second half. I'm talking about you're not going to watch any of this game.
Well, I got news for you. And I got news for McKiffin. I'm not watching any game. So what the fuck does that matter?
Oh, dude.
This game could start in 40 minutes and be the background on my phone. No, in all seriousness, listen, I got one more reason. Just hear me out. You're probably going to say this is stupid, and that's fine. Again, I'm 0-5 on NBA best bets, so I'm not going to try to tell you that I am some fucking savvy savant in the way I cap and break down games. But don't you also just think it kind of makes sense that a Thunder team that's in all these commercials, very fashionable, going to runways.
I know DC's on thin ice with you right now, but is this a fair point? Is this a fair point? Phil, thin ice, DC.
How could I argue it?
Yeah.
How could I argue it? But again, don't forget, this is why I come strapped.
Oh my god.
Yes. Got that ass. No, in all seriousness, can't you see the Thunder going to LA and just being like, "Hey, we're gonna ball out." There's gonna be. Wait a minute. Do the Clippers have a new arena now? They do, don't they?
I believe so.
I thought they were gonna be in. I thought they were gonna be in the Staples Center, or maybe it's not called the Staples Center. What's it called? Like fucking Crypto.com or some shit. But anyways, they're in Los Angeles, and I think they're gonna put on a show for the stars. If any stars go to Clippers games, Malcolm in the middle.
Malcolm in the middle. Into it, though.
Okay. You don't like that?
No. I don't.
All right. Are you gonna take the Clippers?
There's a chance. It's just we'll talk off camera because we'll discuss thoughts on his tweet he just posted. We have to see this, dude.
All right, hold on. I actually don't. I always see Trent's tweets. I actually don't have his notifications on. I don't know that's. I mean, I don't have like a lot of people's notifications on, but I got to go search it. If you place this future every year for the next decade, you'd make profit. Ugh, it makes me want to vomit. No, I don't like this. I mean, I'm not a. What are you laughing about?
It's just a fucking. If that's a thing you make that keeps happening, it's going to be tough to watch sports.
I mean, I hate that.
Let's make a pact. Me and you make a pact, okay, D-Gen? If the Thunder and the Dodgers win the next 2 championships in their respective sports each, we kill ourselves in GTA.
No, I'm not doing that.
You don't want to?
No, I don't. That's the stupidest pact of all time.
Well, I'll make a pact with myself then.
I literally just told you that the Thunder are going to win 3 of the next 5 NBA championships. I just said that.
Your friends would make suicide pacts with their friends.
You can't even joke about that, you fucking.
I said in GTA, dude.
It doesn't matter. Why would you even toe the line? You can't talk about fucking suicide on streams, idiot. Anyways,
GTA.
Can you just stop?
Carry on.
If that's how we get taken down.
It's going to be because of what you said about Jeff Rosa if we get taken down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Thunder are going to win. The Thunder are the Scotty Scheffler of the NBA. Okay. They're all fucking 21 years old. They're only going to get better. And they have everything. Yeah. Unless they get injured.
I agree with how you feel about the Thunder. I'm not even a huge baseball guy. I do not want to watch the Dodgers win another World Series.
No, I don't either. Actually, let me rephrase my answer to this. The answer to Trent's tweet, his question is the answer is yes, probably. Do I want that to be the case? No, because I fucking hate the juggernauts, the Dodgers and the Yankees and stuff. But anyways, all right, quick recap. Then I got to shut it down. Go back to the fucking real world, and I'm not looking forward to it. Toronto 4.5 against Milwaukee. What do you think?
Milwaukee Bucks and over.
This is stupid. Obviously, I watched the Oklahoma City Thunder play basketball. And we've gone to like 4 Thunder Magic games, which has been awesome because they're fun.
0-4, by the way, 0-4.
I
don't think we beat the Thunder.
They got 1.
Really?
I think they got 1, Steak. It was a really fishy spread. I think they got 1. Yeah, like 2 years ago. You know what? Fuck it. I got to pull it up because now I got to know.
If I say what I want to say about this future, DC will never be able to stream again. So
look at you making a business decision.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I was gonna look up the Maction board while you do whatever the fuck.
Oh, do that. Oh, we took an under. That was a nasty under. We've actually done well when we've gambled on.
Okay. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a little something.
Fuck, you might be right. I always lose.
Let me ask you a little something.
Do I need to pay attention?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me just look one more year. Did we really not beat the Thunder? There it is. 3 years ago, 126, 115.
3 years ago, suck a butt, Trent. Get fucked.
Bitch. Yeah,
go Magic. Fuck you.
Fuck ass bitch. Fuck asshole. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? I'm looking at Profit X. The Thunder just went down to 5.5. Now they're at 7.5. They're at 7.5 plus 102. There's a whale watching. There's a whale watching.
Yeah.
Yep. It literally right in front of my eyes. Somebody loves. You said I didn't cook. Somebody thinks I just made a fucking gourmet chef's menu. Because can you see that shit, bitch?
Yeah.
My money doesn't even move. My units don't move the market, but my breakdowns do.
Okay, so what I was going to say, Maction, do you think it's fake, essentially, that I told you the story about my brother playing linebacker at UMass? And when I said that, I didn't know that they played tonight. I didn't know that they were 0-8, and they are plus 10.5 on the road at Akron. And I think a lot of people think InfoCision Stadium would be a tough place to play for the Minutemen, but not me. I think UMass can compete in this game. UMass plus 10.5. It was written in stars.
When you didn't tell us your brother played at UMass, you said
you just don't listen, dude. I said the whole story about why I like football. He's the reason.
Oh, I'm thinking about the Koa.
No, he's my nephew. He's my nephew. He's 3 years old. He'll be in the NBA.
I'm sorry. You did say that. My bad. You're right. You're right.
No, McKiffin, he was not good.
Okay. So I just want to be clear. I didn't cook in my Thunder breakdown, but you come back with I like UMass because I talked about my brother who played there 10 years ago, who wasn't very good. And I don't think that they're going to be scared to play at, what was it? InfoWars Stadium.
InfoWars. That'd be a great name for a stadium. InfoCision, dude. InfoCision Stadium.
Oh,
I bet Brinks knows about it.
That, you know who knows about that? Anybody that's gotten a vasectomy. That's what it sounds like. InfoCision. That's what it sounds like they do. Just snip up your fucking nuts. Kaprizov like that Alex Jones joke. InfoWars is crazy. Look at that. See the people you get when you fucking throw out a couple.
Yeah, dude, we are just absolutely cooking. So, anyways, I'll take UMass plus 10.5. If you don't like the play, you can, just like Prime said, you could tail me or you can fade me. But I'm putting $2,000 on the Minutemen.
Don't bring Prime into your sell job when you just shit all over his Cowboys. Fucking
tail me or you could fade me.
Are you going to take it to the bank?
Brinks, do you know about InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio? If so, tell us everything you know.
It was a very underrated part of so underrated. I can't remember what movie. I think, you ever seen Meet the Fockers?
Yes.
Great movie. But there's like a doctor or surgeon and he says, hey, cut that out.
Oh, yes.
I like to do that sometimes.
No, I'm kidding, Tristan. I will not be putting $2,000 on the I don't bet $2,000 on games sober. Only drunk. That happens sometimes.
That's irresponsible.
Deal, McKiffin. You got a deal. DC, leave the points at the door. Abso-fucking-lutely.
I can't remember the last time I bet $1,000 on a game. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding
me. Yeah, unfortunately, I have had bet $1,000 on the Tennessee Titans this year, so that was fun. Yeah. Also had $1,000 on the Baltimore Ravens against the Bills in week 1. I mean, that's a fucking brutal.
Oh,
the cash out was like $896.
Yeah.
It was really bad. Anyways, right. Miami of Ohio plays Ohio. Both teams are 5-3. This game takes place at Padden Stadium. Maybe Brinks knows a little bit about that too.
Yeah, Yapper. Yeah. How about this? Let's do it later today. Let's do it today at 4:00. How about that? I'll be back live to talk hockey 4:00. Yeah, I got time. I'm gonna get crushed in this morning, early and afternoon. Well, I need to talk hockey. I really do.
Yeah, I am the degenerate of the crew, Tristan Toledo. That's the real truth. Is I'm actually the.
Oh, are you talking hockey? See, I'm a degenerate in like the conversation. You're a degenerate with the actual game.
In no way does you talking about hockey fucking mean that you're a degenerate. You're not a degenerate, dude. You're not a degenerate. It's okay. It's honestly a compliment because I could go through all the reasons that you're not a degenerate, and it will just be complimentary things.
Yeah. No, I know. I've never pushed back on this. I'm not a degenerate.
So not one. I kind of think that fucking Ohio's overrated this year. Everyone was really excited about them and Parker Navarro, and I know they played Rutgers close, and they were in it for like 3 quarters against Ohio State till they ran away. I know that they at one point had the nation's longest active winning streak, but I kind of think they stink, and I kind of want to take Miami of Ohio here, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is on a 5-game winning streak.
You're not mistaken. They've been a favorite in every single one of those games. Their last game, they were underdogs. They lost by 3 against UNLV. And Ohio's kind of getting right. They've won 4 of their last 5.
Big game in the MAC. 3-1 versus 4-0. Honestly, this game should probably be a good time. And you'll be awake.
Game. It's a good game. 7:00. I'll be ready. I'll be there. What's that?
Ball State is 14-point favorites. Trash bags. Give me the Red Hawks. They're the Red Hawks, right?
Miami of Ohio? Yeah.
Give me the Red Hawks. Red Hawks, Minutemen.
Who's the best NFL player to ever come from Miami of Ohio?
Isn't that where Ben Roethlisberger went?
Good job. Yep. Who's the best NFL player to come out of the University of Ohio? I don't know. I don't have one.
Okay. There's somebody. There's definitely somebody.
Yep. Probably like a shifty slot receiver, maybe like a kick returner.
Curtis Rourke, that's hilarious.
Curtis Rourke, yeah, no, they don't really have anything. All right, guys, that was good.
It was something. We did the best we could with what we got,
I think we did great. Yeah, I'm gonna make a cup of tea. hop into this. Oh, it's 11:24. I got to go. All right. All right. Great job, everybody. Steak. I'll chat with you later. I'll be back later for hockey. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe. Appreciate all the support. Good luck on all your wagers. We'll see you back here. Well, I'll be back later this afternoon. We'll talk hockey. I owe the ice respect because I am an ice respecter. Thunder POD. Actually, I don't say POD anymore. Best bet. 0-5. Best bet. We're getting one. What did Steak say he liked college football? I wasn't listening to anything he said. I listened to absolutely nothing he said. Something about his brother playing for UMass. And I think he said he liked Miami of Ohio. You know, you guys are supposed to be listening. I'm not. I talk. My throat actually hurts. You know, what does it say? I'm hoarse. Right? I think Steak said he'd kill himself if Thunder Dodgers win, but in GTA though. Yeah, that's good. That's good. He said, let's make a fucking, what did he say? A suicide pact or some shit? God, he's so stupid. Love Steak. Great job. All right, Trent, get the yapping up and moving. Yeah. His brother plays for UMass and sucks. Yeah. Okay. And then in college basketball, we have, remember the name candidates, Kenyon Giles. You know what? I'm going to tweet all this. All right. I can't talk. I got to go talk for another 2 hours right now on the phone to fucking try to make some money. All right, guys. Have a great day. Good luck on your way.